Hey everybody, Cody here, Venomous Wargaming here today with Don. And Don's here with his Ironjawz. And I'm here with Soulblight. So, big surprise there, never played Soulblight before. So, this is our very first game together, and my very first game. Have you played the new General's Handbook?
Negative.
Look at that, both of our first games of the General's Handbook, and both technically our first battle report together, because we did one last time. But we kind of butchered the rules, so we decided not to put that one up. So here we are again. So we're doing meeting engagements at 1,000 points, Ironjawz versus Soulblight, and we're doing rear guard action, so I'm sure we're both a big fan of that. And we're going to jump straight into it and show you guys the list. This is going to be pretty interesting. The rules to meeting engagement are really cool, which, by the way, we're in the brand new little studio here inside Goldmine Games. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to go ahead and show off the board, Don's army, my army, and then we're going to start it. So we'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so 1,000 points of meeting engagements, the mission being rearguard action. My list for Soulblight is a little weird, so bear with me here. This is my Mortis engine here is supposed to be a Coven Throne. My youngest dog, Samson, who has been in the videos before, that little dachshund may or may not have chewed up an arm to my vampire queen that went on there, so I had to bring the Mortis engine account, because otherwise there's going to be a mangled vampire just hanging on to it, and that doesn't look very good for YouTube, so bear with me there. Now, the rest of the army that I'm running is, if you guys don't know this, in meeting engagements you have to break your army into 3 different portions. You got your main body, your spearhead, and your rear guard. So, with this mission, I went ahead and already deployed my rear guard, which is just 3 man unit of Vargeist, so they're right there. Now my spearhead is a unit of 3 Vargeist led by a Vampire Lord, and then my general is the Coven Throne of the Vampire Queen, and she's coming in as the main body force with 6 Vargeist in 1 unit. The bloodline I'm running today is Dragon Warriors. The artifact I gave her is from the Soulblight Allegiance abilities. The artifact is some kind of goblet. I'll go over it in detail as we go through the battle, but I don't think we'll be seeing her actually do anything until maybe turn 2, turn 3. But these games are very fast, so who knows, you might see her sooner than that. I literally can't tell the future. So that's it for Soulblight. The list I was going with is there's no Blood Knights. I don't want to take them at 1k, but I wanted to try Vargeist now that Vargeist are finally battle line again for the new General's Handbook. So I'm very excited. So that's it for my army. We're going to jump straight over to Don and let him explain his Ironjawz. Right, Don, take it away.
So our spearhead is going to start with 3 piggies, and we're going to give the old war chanter a try. We normally don't run him, or sorry, the shaman. Normally don't run him, too expensive, but we'll try him with the new rules. Main body is going to be 20 Ard Boys, a war chanter, for real this time, and the Mega Boss. The Mega Boss is going to have Profitable Boss, so we try to maximize that as much as possible, and the Emerthian, the Brooch. Yeah, he gets back his command points as he spends them.
Sweet.
The shaman here is going to be taking Basham Lads. I know I'm not teleporting anything. I'm going to try this out first. And then we've got our little monster hunters over here who hopefully at some point will hook up with his their boss over there and go kill some things.
Sweet. So the idea behind this mission in rearguard action is that the blue side, which is me, versus Don's red side, ironic that he's red. How this goes is that I had to deploy and start the game with my rear guard, which is just a unit of Vargeist, and he starts the game with his spearhead on the board, right?
Correct.
So I'm a little outnumbered in the beginning, and that's just how it is. I like this mission. It looks pretty cool. It's a little wonky how objectives are scored. We go by how many wounds we dealt and enemy models we slew in that single battle round. So, no telling who's going to slay more. But I know I'm probably going to have a hard time with our boys with Vargeist. But if you roll bad...
This is very possible.
Yep. Then that is very possible for me to do a lot of damage. But if I roll even halfway average when I'm getting hit, I'm going to take a lot of casualties on Vargeist. It is what it is, though. I'm ready for that. I mean, I'm undead. I don't care if I die. I'll just come back later.
I won't.
So that's it for the army list. The board here is all the brand new Azurite terrain. Hannah here at Goldmine Games painted it. I'm going to have her Facebook page of Gothic painting linked in the video description below if you guys would like to hire her as a commission painter. She does absolutely beautiful work, as you guys can see here on all the terrain. And that's it. So with the mission, we have one objective here, one here, and then one underneath that ruin right there. And that's pretty much it. So whoever controls more objectives at the end of the battle round gets more points, and then whoever kills more enemy models at the end of the battle, or by the end of the battle round, gets more points. So it's basically kill and hold objectives, as if it doesn't get any simpler than that. So that's it for the mission in total. That's the board, and we're gonna jump straight into the game now. I do believe we have to choose who's gonna go first. I totally forgot to read the rule on that, but we'll choose that off camera and then we'll start. So I just want to real quick say thank you to everybody over on Patreon, as well as anybody that donates to the channel. You guys' names are going to pop up on the screen right now. So thank you guys for all the love and support. If you guys would like to donate to the channel or support the channel anyway, the information on how to do that is in the video description below. It's going to help me out a lot with covering stuff, and it helps me come out here and film and all that fun stuff, even though I do this for free regardless. So do not feel obligated to do it unless you absolutely want to, guys. And with that being said, my son will be born around this time in a month. So only about 5 weeks now almost. And I'm looking forward to that. So things are going to get pretty hectic here in a couple weeks. But I'm going to try and pump out as much content as I can. So, you ready, Don?
All right.
Let's do this. We're going to choose who's going to go first off camera, and we'll start, guys. Well, start of the first battle round. The only thing I'm going to do is that I do not have a hero phase. I don't have a hero on the board, and my movement phase is just going to be this. So I'm going to move these guys up 12 inches, their maximum movement pretty much. Claim that objective, hide behind that wall. Boom, and that's the end of my first turn, so I will deploy whatever units are going to arrive from reserves as per the rules for this mission, and we're going to let Don get ready for his turn.
Are those bat monsters or chicken fiends?
What do you mean? Bat monsters, technically.
Okay.
So, that's it. Yeah, turn one. That was fun. Alright, turn one, my Coven Throne and my 6-man unit of Varguys show up to the battle, and that's it. So, Don, your turn. And I'm going to come right over there and we'll start Ironjawz. Turn one.
So the pork is going to run towards the chicken. And we're going to, you said you've got 12 inches on those guys.
Yep.
I'll put them there. They got 9. So yeah, we'll just move. Move right outside.
Fast pigs.
Well, they're running. Can't do anything from there. And then we will run the War Chanter.
You don't want to cast a spell with him?
No, there's really nothing that's going to be useful at this point. So watch the 1. No,
a 4.
Cool. So he's going 8. That'll get us there. Oops. Flip back.
Alright.
And now we move a lot of hard boys.
Yep. Alright, we're going to let, at the end of turn 1, this is what at the end of the first battle round, the board's going to look like, with Don controlling this objective, me controlling mine over there, middle being uncontested, and then your main body. Do they show up here or over there?
Over there.
Over here? Okay. So we're about to see a whole bunch of hard boys pop up right here, and I'll showcase the end of the battle round in just a second. Boom! Just like that, they pop up in the left corner right here of Don's deployment zone, and that's what the board is looking like at the end of the first battle round. So, that's it. You want to get ready to roll off for the second turn?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm dumb and forgot to grab a dice. Go ahead and roll yours. Okay. A 3. And a 6! Okay.
Give me my dice back.
Let's see here. I'll let you go first. I'll see what you are going to do, and then I'll choose from there. So we're going to let Ironjawz go first in the second battle round, and then I'm going to get ready to counter that. So also, guys, it doesn't really say who like goes first or whatever at the end of setup. We looked all over meeting engagements. It doesn't say. So if we're doing something wrong, please let us know so that me and Don can tell our little local community, so that we don't all potentially play it wrong for like the next year until somebody, somebody will pop up and be like, you're doing it wrong. So hope you guys enjoy this. So let's get ready to see what Don does on turn 2. Start the hero phase turn 2 for Ironjawz.
The Shaman is going to roll Bash 'em Lads, and he's going to fail that. Movement.
We'll come back at the end of the movement phase. Alright, everybody, so into battle round 1 for Ironjawz, what the board is looking like from my perspective. So Don has a unit of piggies move up over here in this little gap. The Ard Boys are moving up, the War Boss is in the very back of the War Chanter, and the Shaman is right there camping out on the objective. Unit of Brutes, as we call those guys.
Correct.
Yep, have arrived on the flank over there from reserve as his third and final detachment to show, or contingent to show up for the battle. So that is it for Don's second turn. As of right now, he still only controls the one objective, and neither of us are getting to the second or the middle objective just yet. So we're gonna go straight into the second turn for Soulblight. So I just want to correct my list from earlier. I'm looking at my book now. So I'm taking the Saccharine Goblet on my Vampire Queen on the Coven Throne. So basically, she gets to drink that whenever she enters the combat phase, if I choose to do so. And if I do, I add 1 to hit and wound rolls for the bearer until the end of the phase. But if I don't get any wounds allocated with those attacks that benefit from that, I suffer D3 mortal wounds after that. So I got a hit with her. Now, with that being said, the command trait I'm giving her is also Blood Fury, which adds 1 to the attack characteristics of melee weapons used by her. So she'll get 2 bites and like 4 stiletto attacks, I think. But that is it. So we're going to go straight now into turn... Oh, and Vile Transference on her and Amaranthine Orb on the Vampire Lord. Boom! Corrected it. Anyways, list errors are fixed. So we're going straight into turn 2 now for Soulblight, and I'll catch you guys in the hero phase. Guys, start of the hero phase now on turn 2 for Soulblight. The first thing I'm going to do is use my Coven Throne to go ahead and cast Mystic Shield onto herself. That does go off on an 8. Are you within 30 of your Shaman to try and stop?
Was it when you were looking, so... Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you moved up a little bit from last time. Yeah, so try and block it. You need a 9 or better.
Let's see if I get... Turn that off for a second.
Okay, he counted up the number of models that are within 10 inches of that Shaman, and he's going to get a +2 to his deny roll. So you need to roll a 7 at the minimum. Nope, almost. So yeah, Mystic Shield goes on to the Coven Throne, and in the rest of the hero phase, I'm going to use her command ability, which is called Tactical Insight. So I'm going to use that on this unit of Vargeist here. I pick a death unit within 12 inches of them, and they can reroll hit, wound, and save rolls of 1 for that unit until my next hero phase. So I'm down to 1 command point. And that's going to be it for the hero phase. So we're going to go straight now into movement. Alright guys, into the movement phase on turn 2 for Soulblight. The board is looking like so. Coven Throne here, unit of 3 Vargeist that were controlling the objective are now here. 6 main unit of Vargeist have moved up just behind the Coven Throne. So we're going straight into the charge phase. The Vargeist here need a pretty hefty 9-inch charge to reach the pigs. I'm going to try it though. So 9 inches. No. And I'm going to try it here with these 3 Vargeist. They need a 6. Barely on a 6. Alright, so let me move them in, and we're going to start with combat. It's charged in and piled in like so. All 3 Vargeist are within 1 inch to be able to fight those pigs. So we're going with some melee attacks here with their fangs and talons. So 3 attacks here, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s from the Blood Dragon bloodline for Soulblight, so hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s to hit. 2 misses. And this is 3s to wound. Unfortunately, the big unit couldn't complete the charge to get their re-roll 1s to wound to, but you know, it is what it is. A Okay, that wouldn't have mattered if I could have re-rolled ones. A bunch of 2s. So there's 4 and -1, sir.
Alright, looking for 5s.
Saved all of them. Uh-oh. I had a feeling that would happen. Alright, so piggies are going to strike back. I'll turn off the camera and let Dawn pile in.
Unless you got anything?
Nope, I don't got anything.
Alright,
Punch
so
them.
got those 3s. We need another set of 3s. Got those set of 3s. It is -1.
So 6 up. Not a 1. And how much damage?
1 apiece, so 3 total.
So just down to 1 on the guy.
And then
Because I'm now out of range of my death save.
the piggies here are looking for 4s and 4s. So those are dead, that's dead. And looking for a 4, and nothing, so the pig fails.
Alright. Well, that's it. So at the end of the second battle round, I'm going to go ahead and have my next contingent show up. So let me deploy them real fast. And the next unit of Varguys and my Vampire Lord showing up like so. And that's going to be it for the second battle round. So we still aren't really doing anything yet.
No, just
So let's roll off for battle round 3. So Dawn rolls a 5. I roll a 5. So you go.
I go.
Yeah, because you went first. So we're going to let Don get ready for his hero phase, and I'm going to prepare for this. Alright, start of the hero phase now for Ironjawz.
I went ahead and put Frenzy of Violence over here on the Argoys. I'm going to cast Bash 'em Lads again, and we'll see what we can do there. We do have a +2 because of all the Argoys. I'm looking for a natural 6. Nope. So
He's not having a good time trying to cast.
I'm telling you, he's a horrible model.
So
That's it for that.
that's it. Alright, so we're going to let, or you don't want to use your Ironjawz command ability and make your pigs fight, try to, or anything like that? Is it worth it?
No, I don't think so. Not just with one piggy able to get in at this point.
Yeah. I'd like you to address that, guys, as you guys are watching this, because I know sometimes a lot of you ask questions, so I figure if I ask what Don's thinking as well, that would clear up your own questions ahead of time, so you don't have to waste time typing in a comment, all that stuff.
Frankly, it'll clear up my thoughts as well.
Yeah, so that's it for hero phase. We're gonna let Don move. The movement phase with the Ironjawz are looking like. So Don realized he was messing up running for them, so he's kind of moved him back to right there. The Shaman has moved up with the War Chanter just behind and the War Boss behind both of them. The Brutes here are getting ready for a charge. This is the Varguys. 12 will probably do it. So we're gonna let Don push them in as he wants. Yeah,
I'm gonna push it
definitely got it. So the Brute's getting ready to fight in combat against the Varguys, so go for it. Whatever you're rolling first.
We're doing the Brutes, two Brute Choppas. They're getting 4 attacks each, 3s and 3s. So no. Oh, but you know what? We have some cool stuff. So far that's good. They do get to re-roll failed hit rolls for def up the big things. They are 4 wounds or more, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get to re-roll these, and we're looking for 3s again.
There you go.
So made up a little bit of difference there, and we're looking for 3s again here. We did not get the Bash 'em Lads, so we're not re-rolling. So this was a 4.
Oh, that was a fail.
Okay.
And you got what?
6. And you're looking at -1 rend.
Alright, so 6 ups. Saving 2. How much damage?
That's just 1 apiece.
Okay, so enough to kill 1 and put 1 down to 1. So he dies. And the guy over here on the right goes down to 1. Okay.
So the old Boss Choppa, he's going to have 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. And he made all of those, so we're looking for some more 3s.
Got all 3?
Got all those. It is, oops, it is -1 rend as well.
Saving none.
Okay, and that is 2 apiece, so 6 total.
They're dead. Boom.
And I would smash and bash, but there's nothing to smash or bash.
Yep. That's how it goes. Yeah, I think we're done. That's it. Okay, so no battle shock is needed because I got wiped out there. That's fine though. It was only the 3-man unit of Vargeist. And that's it for battle round 3 for Dawn's Ironjawz. So at the end of the turn, you're gonna gain control of this objective because I'm pretty sure you're within 6 of the center of it with your pigs now. Just out?
Just out.
Okay. So nobody still has that one anymore, and that's going to be it. So you get points for killing stuff because you actually killed models.
I gotta kill more than you do by the end of the turn.
Oh, end of the battle round. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. So going into battle round, or well, turn 3 in battle round 3 for Soulblight. I can just do the hero phase from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast, I think, Beguile from my Coven Throne is what it's called. Yes. So casting value 6. I'm gonna throw that onto the brutes. I'm going to use the scrying pool once per game to re-roll a single dice roll of my choice for this model. So I'm going to re-roll that 1 to a 5. So that's 9. If you want to try and block it.
I do, so I need a natural 7. No, I need a natural 8. Yep.
Dang it. So Beguile fails to go off. The Vampire Lord over there. Mystic Shield onto the Vargeist, I guess. Yep, that goes off. And that's it. So now we're going to get ready to go into, well, battle round 3 I get an additional command point, so I have 2 now. I will give Tactical Insight to the 6-man unit of Vargeist there from the Coven Throne, so I'm down to 1 command point. And... And I will also give... Yeah, why not? I'll throw Tactical Insight onto my own Coven Throne as well, go down to 0 command points. And that'll be it for turn 3's hero phase. So let me go into movement. Alright, everybody, into the movement phase on turn 3 for Soulblight. I had the Coven Throne move up over here. 6-man unit of Vargeist moved up just outside of 3 of the brutes. And then this unit of Vargeist has run to get in front of the Vampire Lord, and they're just standing over there. So now we're going straight into the charge phase. So we're going to have Vargeist charge first. On a 5, that makes it, so let me push them in like so. Next up, the Coven Throne. Ooh, no, not on a 3, because I need more than 3 to scoot around the edge. So that fails, that was a waste of a command point. Oh well, so we're going to go straight now into combat, and I'm going to have all 6 Vargeist fight into there. So let me get the dice. 5 Vargeist to include the Vargoyle swinging against the brutes, so hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s from Tactical Insight and the Blood Dragon Bloodline. Wow. A whole bunch of 1s and 2s. And 3s to wound here, re-rolling 1s from Tactical Insight. So many 2s. So 6 and -1 on the brutes.
So we are looking for the 5s. 1, 2.
Wow.
So just took 2.
So 2 damage each, so 4.
So 4, that would take him out. And leave this gentleman here with 2. I'm sorry, was that against, that was against my brutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll a dice because I killed the model. On a 6, I can make 1 more attack. Nope. And that's it for them. So now the last Vargeist into your piggy. 2 wounds at -1.
So looking for 5s. Got 1 made, missed 1. So
2 damage.
2 damage.
Wow, that was really bad for me.
Take him down to 3.
Nowhere near as good as I was hoping. So that's it for me. So over to you.
Alright, we'll go with the brutes. So 4 attacks for all the double chopper guys, and I've got 2 of those left. So we're looking for 3s and 3s. Rerolling fails because duff up the big things, got all that. And now we're looking for 3s for wounds.
dice in here. And I'll get him out of there.
So 4, 5, 6, 7.
7?
Yes.
And minus 1?
It is -1 right, yes, sir.
Alright, so 6-up save, rerolling 1s from tap at one side. Not that I rolled any 1s. So 6 go through.
Okay,
1
so
damage.
6 damage total.
Alright, so 6-ups to ignore from the Coven Throne. And Deathless Thralls. So 2 pass, so 4 go through, so 1 guy dies. So that'll just clink. Actually, we'll do that.
So the boss chopper, he's hitting on 3s and 3s. He's got 3 attacks. He's re-rolling for duff up the big things. So all 3 went through. And up for 3s again. And only 1 went through. -1 rend.
Failed.
That's 2 damage.
Failed both, so 1 guy goes down to 2. So we'll drop that onto this guy right here. Or actually, I've got a dice right here for that. Boom.
And then the Gore Hacker dude, he's also hitting on, sorry, Gore Choppa. He's hitting on 4s, winning on 3s. Re-rolling. Got them all, and got all but that one. So 2 at -1 rend.
Ooh, rerolling 1s though. Nope.
So it's 2d3.
So 4. 4 damage. Ignoring none, so 2 go through, kill him, and drop this guy down to 2. Okay.
You got anything to smack me with?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna get my piggies in then.
Yep.
So he.
Yeah, well, that's right. Board run is going in against the Vargeist now.
So piggies are in there. I got the boss in there, so he gets an extra attack. So it is 7 attacks, 3s and 3s. No re-rolling. And 3s. It is 4 with -1 rend.
Saving 2. And then 6 ups to ignore. Nope. Enough to kill that guy.
And then the piggies attack, and the piggies never hit, so they're fine. We're looking for 4s. And I need to start rolling under there. So those are good. And yes. And another 4. New. So 2. No green.
Rerolling 1s from tap at one side. Saving 1. And not ignored, so I take 1 go down to 3 on a guy. Do that on that guy right there. Up front. And that's it.
That is it.
Okay, so Battle Shock for me, I'm fine because I'm Bravery 10.
I'm good. It was a 2.
Yep. And that's it. So that was not a good turn for me at all. Failing the charge on the Coven Throne really did not help me at all. And then you making like almost all your saves on the brutes on a 5-up.
That hurt.
That was a big swift kick in my nuts. So it is what it is though. Hopefully the bar guys can hold on. So that's it for Battle Round 3. You get, well, nobody gets the middle objective, so we're still tied on that one, but you did kill more, so you get 3 points.
Correct.
And that's it. So now we're going to roll off for going into Battle Round 4. Ready?
I am.
I get a 4.
I got 6.
Yep, so you get it.
I think I'm going to take it.
Alrighty. So we're going to let Don get ready for his 4th turn. So Don's hero phase on turn 4 for Ironjawz. So what you want to do?
First of all, we're going to put Frenzy of Violence on the Ard Boys with the War Chanter. We are going to cast Bash 'em Lads. I normally need an 8. I've got 20 models around me, so I need a natural 6. So I get 10.
I'll try and block it with the Coven Throne. Nope.
Okay, so everybody within 12, it's either 10 or 12, I believe it's 12 inches of me are going to re-roll wound rolls, not hit rolls, wound rolls.
Okay.
I'm going to, and it does have to be wholly within, so I'll double check it before we attack. Nobody's going to benefit from it. Yeah, my pigs will benefit from it here.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 command points, and I'm going to pile in and attack with my brutes and my pigs.
And that's what command ability again? Reckless Destroyer?
No, that is, yeah, something destroyer. It is...
General's Handbook.
Yep. Mighty Destroyer, sorry.
Mighty Destroyers, yeah.
I have the End of Quartz Brooch, which is going to allow me to roll on a 5-up. I get those command points back. So there's for the first one. I've got that one back. And then here's for the second one. I did not get that one back. So I'm back up to 3. I'm also going to Wah in the combat phase.
All right.
So, you want me to pile in and then we can...
Yeah, pile in and we can do the hero phase, combat phase. That's the brutes going first.
And we're looking for 3s and 3s. We're re-rolling. You want to re-roll that?
Sure.
Okay. So this is the re-roll and the cock. And a re-roll for the roll. There we go. And then these 3 over here.
So you only missed
with
one.
that one. Looking for 3s again. Not that one. 6 with 1 rend.
6 up armor saves, saving 2, and then 4 6-ups to ignore. 1 cocked, ignored 1, took 3, so that's enough to kill this guy. Boop.
The boss chopper will get 3 attacks, looking for 3s and 3s. That is a 5.
So all 3 hit.
And looking for 3s.
2
Like
wins.
that one. That is negative 1 rend again.
Saving none.
That's 2 damage apiece. I'm sorry, that was the boss chopper? Yeah, 2 damage apiece.
Nope, 1 more guy dies.
And then we have the Gore Choppa. And he's hitting on 4s and 3s. Re-rolling.
All hit.
And 3s. 2, negative 1 rend.
But fail both.
2d3 each. 4.
6s. I survive with 1 wound.
Yay!
But then your pigs get to go, right?
Yes, but
Because you activate your...
yeah, but I don't think they can get to him now.
He can. You're probably 3 inches.
Ah, yes, okay. So then...
Come on, get your oinkers in there. You only get 1 oinker in,
Yeah.
probably, but unless the oinkers have like 2 inches of range. Or
That's all
reach.
Oinkers have is 1 inch.
Alright, so 1 oinker versus 1 bat freak.
Gore Gunners, 3s and 3s. That is a 5, or was a 5. And 3s. So 1, negative 1 rend.
Failed, and failed, just like that. Boom. First thing. They're dead. There you go. Piggy's got them for you.
Okay. So now to movement.
Yep.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. We're going to just kind of skirt these guys up over here.
We'll let down right into the movement phase. Brutes, piggies, whole lot of nope, and the heroes are all back here. So what you want to do first?
We're going to go ahead and go with the brutes first, I believe.
Okay, charging. Yeah.
So they get 8 because of Ironjawz. Yeah, it's going to get them around.
I don't think you need to like fully envelop me, but okay.
What's that?
I don't think you need to fully envelop me, but if it makes you feel better surrounding me.
I don't want you getting away.
I fly though.
This is true. So that's got to be
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't need to fully envelop me if I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna get away. Unless you drop me down to what's the minimum I can be dropped to? 4 inches of movement. Okay, so yeah, maybe you could keep me from moving away. Yeah. All right. So I guess you want to go with brutes first.
Yeah, we'll go with the brutes first.
All right. Go for it.
So 4 attacks for each of those guys. Looking for 3s and 3s. Re-rolling fails. Thank God.
At the start of the combat phase, I'll drink my chalice. By the way.
Okay.
I have to declare that.
And so got them all. And we're looking for wounds, or 3s for wounds. No.
Okay, at least that helped me a little.
No. So 5, -1 run.
So the Coven Throne is at a 5-up now, re-rolling 1s from Tactical Insight. She still has that buff going. Re-rolling the 1s. Saved all but 1 this time, at least. And 1 damage.
1 damage, yes.
6 is to ignore. Nope. So I go down to 11. Next.
Boss Choppa, 3, re-rolling. Okay, get out of there. Need 3s. Got 1, -1 Ren.
Nope, re-rolling for Tactical Insight. Nope.
So we'll take 2 on that.
Ignored 1, failed 1, so now I'm down to 10.
And now we do the Gore Choppa. So that is 4s and 3s.
Missing 1.
That is a re-roll. So all 3 go through. Looking for 3s. And you gotta take 2.
Saved 1.
Missed 1?
Yep.
So D3, 2.
Ignored neither, so down to 8. Alright, and that's it for you?
That is it for me.
Okay, so now my Coven Throne will fight back. I'll fight the piggies because you haven't fought with them yet. I might as well. I know, they are adorable. So with my command trait, she gets a bonus attack with her melee attacks, but because she's mounted, only the Vampire Queen herself will get it, the hero. So 2 bite attacks. The artifact I was talking about earlier is the Chalice, and that should give me a +1 to hit and +1 to wound, right? Yes, so she's hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s with her bite attack, and I can reroll 1s with Tactical Insight. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, double hit, and wounding on 3s. Both wound at no minus, actually.
No minus. Okay,
Yep.
so we are looking for 4s then.
Nope. 1d3 damage for 1.
For 1. So he's going to go down to 2.
And then 5 attacks with her Stiletto. So hitting on 2s. And re-rolling 1s for Tactical Insight. Okay, and then wounding on 2s. Re-rolling 1s for Tactical Insight. So that's 5 at -1 on the pigs.
5 at -1, so we are looking for 5s. No, none of them.
Ooh, ouch. So 5 damage in total.
5 total, so they are 5, so... And a 30.
Alright, and then I have 7 Handmaiden attacks, so hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for Tactical Insight, all hit, and wounding on 3s now, and that is 6 at no rend.
On the piggies.
Yep.
So we're looking for 4s. No, no, so failed 3, made 3.
So just 3 damage.
Okay, and he's dead.
Alright, and then I have 10 attacks now with a Spectral Host that is underneath the thing. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. No 1s. So 3 normal hits. And 6s are mortal wounds, so 2 mortal wounds, and those are done.
So just 2 mortal wounds, okay.
Yep, and then these 3 wound on 4s. Rerolling 1s for Tactical Insight. Nope, so just the 2 mortal wounds, and that's it.
I got 1 piggy left.
Alright, so...
I did, however, forget my wah, so I'll use that next round.
Okay. That's it for the Coven Throne, so over to you with your pig.
So, it is the boss, so he gets an extra attack. And it's going to be on 3s and 3s, not re-rolling anything. And 1 goes through. -1 run.
Not saved.
Okay.
Not saved.
Just 1 damage.
So, boop.
And the Fang Maws and Hooves, 4s and 4s. Well, that was nice. 2. No red.
Saving both.
Excellent.
And that's it.
That is it for me.
So at the end of the combat phase, the hunger. So I heal 1 wound for killing an enemy model in the combat phase, and that's it for her. And then Battle Shock. You lost 2 piggies.
And they are 7.
You made it. On the roll of a 2, you are okay. So that's it. So going into turn 4 for Soulblight now, we're just going to start the hero phase immediately. How many wounds you got left on that pig? 3? Alright, so we're going to try and do the spell from the Flyover Vampires, which I believe is called Vile Transference. Yes. So she is going to go and attempt to cast that against your piggies there. That goes off on a 7 if you want to try and block it.
Let's see. Yeah. So I need a natural 5.
6.
6.
Yeah. Okay. So no healing for her, and now the Vampire Lord. I'm going to try and cast Amaranthine Orb through my own guys, because why not? That does go off. So let me measure it. So the Amaranthine Orb hits my Vargeist and them, so my Vargeist on a 4-up. Get hit with it for 6 mortal wounds. And wow, wow. Okay, so that was unexpected. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And now on a 4-up for your dudes. Of course. Thank you, Dice Gods. I appreciate that. So that's it for hero phase, I think. Well, I'm going to spend my last command point to give tactical insight to my Coven Throne. And we're going to go straight now into movement. I'll come right back, guys, into the movement phase. So these 2 Vargeist moved like so. Vampire Lord jumped up here. And we're going to go straight into the charge phase. So the Vargeist are going to try and charge into the backs of the Brutes. On a 9, that does it. So they're just going to do like so, more or less. And we're going to go straight into combat. So I'm going to have the Coven Throne here fight directly into the Brutes. So the Coven Throne now is at 8 wounds, so still pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and do the Vampire's Bite, so hitting on 3s, or well, hitting on 2. I'm going to drink the Chalice, obviously, because why not at this point. So 2s to hit with the Bite, rerolling 1s for Tactical Insight, and then 3s to wound, and 5 attacks with her knife. Oops. And 2s to hit. All hit. And 2s to wound. Rerolling 1s for Tactical Insight. All of them, so 5 at -1 on the Brutes.
So looking for 5s. Dang it!
1 damage each.
So I only failed 1.
Okay. And then the Handmaidens have 6 attacks now. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for Tactical Insight. All hit. And wounding on 3s. All wounds, so that's 6 at no rend on the Brutes.
So we're looking for 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So there's
4 fails. 4 damage?
Yep.
So, bye-bye. Dang it!
It's alright. So then 8 attacks with the Spirits. 1 mortal wound and 3 normal hits. Well, actually, rerolling the 1s for Tactical Insight. Okay. So 3 normal hits, wounding on 4s. Tactical Insight. And then 2 normal saves.
No brain?
Nope.
So looking for 4s. Nope.
Alright, so mortal wound and then and then 2 more damage, so 3 wounds in total.
3 total. So the boss is out. And yes.
Alright. And over to you now.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess we gotta go to the brutes. So 4 attacks into the Vargeist.
Okay.
You know what? Now,
That's-
how many wounds does he have left? Is that,
8.
8. Yeah, let's go after it. So looking for 3s and 3s, re-rolling. Stop. Got all the hits. Looking for 3s again. No, don't do this to me. So 2, -1.
Saving 1, failing 1.
Okay, so it's just 1 damage.
Going down to 7.
The
Gore Choppa.
Gore Choppa, looking for 4s and 3s. 3 attacks. Re-rolling. And 3s. So that's going to be -1 rend as well.
Saving both.
Yay!
Vargeist. Piled in, boom, and 7 attacks in total, hitting on 3s. All but 1 hit, and 3s to wound the brutes. 3 at -1.
Looking for 5s. Nope.
2 damage each.
Whew. They're dead.
See, that's what should have happened earlier. So that's how that goes. And then your piggy.
So we are looking for 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. Oh, sorry, 4. He's the boss. So 3 and 3. All 3 -1 rend.
Failed all.
Okay, that's 1 apiece.
Failed all. Going down to 4.
And now, come on, Fang Maws and Hooves. 4 attacks, 4s and 4s. Get out of here. And 4s. 1, no rend.
Saved.
Got it.
And at the end of the combat phase, I killed a model, and boom, 1 wound. That's all I get. And that's it. And this mission only goes to 4 turns, battle rounds I mean. Yeah, so in this battle round, I did kill more than you, but you control more objectives and you killed more than me last turn, so at this point it's moot.
Yep.
So you are going to win this game.
And I'm never coming back.
Yep, so you can be undefeated.
Go out on a high note.
So that's it. So basically how this mission goes, if you control more objectives than your opponent, you get 3. So Dawn controls those 2, so that's 3. You killed more than me in battle round 3, so that's
2.
Another 3 points, right? Is it 2 or 3 points for killing more?
2. 2 points for killing more, 1 point for split between the 2 of us if we neither one of us kills.
Hi, Heath.
Hello.
So that's 5 points already, and then for turns 1 and 2, 1. So that's 5, 6, 7, and then I had 1, 1, 1,
And 2.
and then 2 this turn. So 5 to 7. Yeah.
5 to 7.
So that's gonna be it. So Ironjawz win. Ironjawz, the last General's Handbook, were not doing so good.
Garpaggio.
But that new command ability they got in the General's Handbook, Mighty Destroyers, is amazing. Being able to get a free move in the hero phase, get a charge, or getting able to fight.
The pilot attack is the big one.
Yeah, that's amazing. Anytime you can attack out of sequence in Age of Sigmar is beautiful. And that went really well for you. You rolled really well at first to lock up that line of the brutes, and the brutes did a lot of damage.
Yeah, had I remembered my WA, this would have been a lot different over here.
Yeah.
I had another 3 attacks on that, possibly. So yeah, that could have been a lot uglier.
Hard to imagine it getting any uglier for me. But it is what it is. So I think next time at 1,000 points, I might try running some Blood Knights, see what they do. Because Vargeist, like the 5-up save really bit them, but also like you making all your saves, that really hurt them a lot. And I did honestly roll really bad for eating 3s and 3s and re-rolling 1s. I rolled like 8 2s, so you know.
The dice were not with you today.
Yeah, not at all. But it is what it is. That was a really good game. I really like meeting engagements. It's a little rough on death being so stretched out, but I think with a little bit more planning, I could have been a lot better. But it is what it is. So, good game, sir. I hope you guys enjoyed this. That was pretty fun to play. I always like getting able to face Ironjawz because Don is like the only person who plays him around here besides Pablo, and Pablo's been like ghosted for like 3 months now.
I wish you get Pablo back because he's way better than I am with him.
And it is what it is in terms of that. But hey, now you're the best Ironjawz player.
But I'm not coming back, so I'm retired on a high note.
Yep. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next video. And that concludes our debut game of General's Handbook 2019 and meeting engagements. If you guys want to see more meeting engagements, let me know. If you guys want to see more of Don and his Ironjawz, please let Don know with nice and beautiful comments and stuff like that, because it encourages my viewers, or my opponents, to come back and play. If my viewers are being nice to them in the comments, they really appreciate it. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and happy wargaming.